way you look at him before asking the question.
No, because he said something. It sounded.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers from across the world. We want to say what a pleasant welcome to CDC TV. We're coming to you live from the Monrovia City Hall, where the Citizen Engagement Board that was newly appointed by the city mayor of the city of Monrovia, Mayor Jefferson Tambakoji, in terms of engaging the citizens concerning the bicentennial that is about to take place in December this year. Today, that board will speak to the press on the activity of engagement of the public. We have the head of that identical Citizen Engagement Board, headed by the Director General of the General Services Agency, Madam Maritime Broh, who will be speaking to the press concerning her engagement in upcoming activities with the public. We're watching CDC TV and we're coming to go live from the Monrovia City Hall. We see a member of that board, Madam Judith Andy Tappe.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna.
That sanitizer needs to move forward. Says it does.
Yeah. Yeah, take it off. All right. Oh.
Do it? Yeah. You sit down there and do it? The meat is done.
Mr. Henry. What's up, Chief?
I think my secret is
Pass. You want to test that? Yeah. A test?
Yeah, we still want to test. Yeah, about maybe 3 months.
Consultation is taking place. Any moment from now, this or in this important press conference will be commencing. You're watching CDC TV. They're coming to you live. Oh, yes.
That's all.
What's that? Not blind.
Really, opinion.
I'm fully wondering, guys.
I can't
They get picture written your shirt. When you enter, they put it what if you most of what if you okay, you're there. I'm gonna person
We just see the arrival of the Revenue Authority Commissioner General Thomas Dona, who has just arrived into this press conference. Pulling up the Indie Cultural Ambassador. Yeah. Tenemos uma picture in the face. Begin. Come here. Looking straight. Yeah, he's telling you how they put me. I was saying, come to the pool. Man, that can't stand right back. Oh, yeah, come here. I'm on the chest. So I was saying, come to the pool. I want to say welcome to this all-important press conference. Any moment from now, we'll commence this all-important.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Any moment from now, this all-important press conference will commence.
can we put our phone silent? Be allowed to stop? Yeah, we're starting. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Mayor Conference Room. And today we call you all here to elaborate on the Citizen Engagement Board, which will be held now and any time from now. And Madam Mayor Broh, who is the chairman of the committee, will tell you more about it. This committee was set up by the Lord Mayor on Washington Bakoji after he came back from Sierra Leone, but we're going to turn the floor over to the committee so that he can elaborate. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, for the stage. Right here. Good morning. Good morning. You are welcome. Citizens and residents of the city of Monrovia, partners and friends of the city, I am honored to extend appreciation to God Almighty for this time to address you on behalf of the Mayor of Monrovia and Citizens Engagement Board, also known as the CEB. On Thursday, October 21, 2021, the Mayor of the City of Monrovia, Honorable Jefferson T. Koji, announced the constitution of a Citizens Engagement Board. He named 14 Liberians, with me as the chairperson of the board, and Ambassador Julie Andy as a co-chairperson. For this, I'm honored, and I thank Mayor Koji for the confidence reposed in me. The Citizens Engagement Board will work with the city government of Monrovia to devise strategies and plans for preparing the city of Monrovia for year-end holidays and the impending 2022 bicentennial commemoration, and provide advice for the Urban Renewal Initiative, also known as URI. The URI is a roadmap of 35 deliverables for the city. The CEB will report to the Mayor of the City of Monrovia. The operational tenure of the CEB is from November 1, 2021 to January 7, 2022. We welcome the full participation of the Montserrat County Superintendent, Madam Florence Brandy, as well as chairman and members of the Montserrat Legislative Caucus, township commissioners, tribal governors, and community leaders as well. Welcome, beloved city. We are also calling on the Ministry of Public Works, the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, the Liberia Electricity Corporation, LEC, the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, and the National Disaster Management Agency to join us. In consultation and by approval of the Mayor, the CEB shall work to do the following: provide guidance on sanitation plans and actions for the city of Monrovia, advise on cultural programs that promote the image of the city of Monrovia, develop ideas that will impact the general state of the environment and security in the city of Monrovia, liaise with structures and departments of the Monrovia City Corporation to engage communities and stakeholders to promote a clean city, provide ideas on seeking and attracting resources to carry out plans and initiatives, invite citizens' participation in activities that will impact the long-term governance of the city of Monrovia. Since the announcement by the mayor, the CEB has met and consulted for the finalization of a work plan that shall seek to ensure that Monrovia will be thoroughly cleaned and prepared for the upcoming year-end holidays and the year 2022 bicentennial commemoration. The work plan of the CEB will utilize four key principles. Enhance public awareness through sustained media engagement. Community-based approach to waste management solutions. Active public participation in the developing long-term urban governance advisory. Innovative cultural and creative arts as a medium for promoting national and historical pride. The Citizens Engagement Board, CEB, will embark on a successful journey only if the CEB will receive the moral support of all the residents of Monrovia. In this light, we are calling on the religious leaders, traditional leaders, the legislators, local government officials, community leaders, the Liberian media, youth and students, business community, development partners, and all to rally around the CEB as work commences for modern Liberia. Now, using existing community structures, the CEB will work through tax teams and community leaders to implement and accelerate action plan to carry out massive cleaning up of the streets, neighborhoods, public places, beaches, waterfronts, cemeteries, and drainages in the nation's capital, Monrovia. Over 1,000 community residents will benefit from the short-term hire services. Monrovia City will be beautified and decorated with an effective community-based mechanism coordinated for sustained long-term sanitation and urban planning. There's organized street selling and makeshift structures that deface the outlook of the city will be addressed. Owners of unpainted buildings and overflowing septic tanks will be called to book. By December 25th, 2021, all public and private buildings in the city must be painted. In a few days, the Citizens Engagement Board will hold a mass meeting with community leaders to acquaint them with our plans. Monrovia must be ready. All of us shall work together to do so. Thank you, and God bless Monrovia.
That was the voice of the chairperson of the Citizen Engagement Board, reading out the plans, what the engagement board is intended to achieve during the time of the Citizens Engagement. We're watching CDC TV, then we'll come to you live from the Monrovia City Hall. Thank you.
Five questions.
Yeah. My name is Albert. Yes, I have the
question and answer period.
Concern has of this upcoming event. You speaking of members being on the engagement team. Are you going to move from community to community, having awareness, having people informed of these activities in relation to where you mentioned of painting your houses? Do you have special team set up aside from this committee?
Well, this is the board. This is the Citizens Engagement Board. You drill it down to subcommittees, and they all have their tasks to perform. Therefore, because the awareness is very pivotal to our initiative.
Next question.
Yeah, Honorable Mayor.
Can you please go to the earpiece? Thank you.
I'm answering for our report by concerned about the Black State. There are about 1,000 persons out in the United States. Let's look at how are you going to do this selection of these young people that want to work with the city.
Well, you heard my statement actually, and we did say that it is community based. Therefore, we are going to engage the community structure, which of course consists of the community leadership. There is ownership to this entire initiative that we are doing. Therefore, selection of the daily hire will come from those communities. We will now get the listing and verify community by community before the work starts. There will be a scope of work based on the community and its environs. And then the community itself will work with us. We are the board. We will oversee. But there's a drill down tax team that will go community by community, depending on what they are doing. Beautification, security, waste management. We have all these tax teams set up. So it is community based. We go to the communities, and the community structure is what we work with. Is that understood?
Next question.
Next question.
My name is Sekou Aminada Kwame, and I've been put for Strong TV. There are many prominent stakeholders residing in Morovia and its environment, and this cleanup exercise aimed at beautifying the city of Morovia. What is your call to other prominent stakeholders in Morovia aimed at buttressing this community effort?
Well, in my statement, I called on all stakeholders. So you know that we call on the governors, we call on the superintendent, we call on the youth, we call on churches, we call on everybody that will partake in this initiative. So it is broad-based, it is inclusive as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Just please, for the sake of my broadcast, I would like to ask the director. Okay, thank you so much to the Citizen Engagement Board. My name is Stephen Sompon, and I report for Crown FM. You made mention of the latest December 25th of houses within Monrovia being deleted. Now, here is the issue. Madam Mayor, is that a fine attached to those who will be fined in the fine?
You know I've been mayor before, right?
Yes.
And I'm very much aware of the city ordinance, number 1. And a particular section addresses that. So there are fines associated with non-compliance. Thank you very much.
Can you please at least, for the sake of the audience, can you please at least tell us what is this fine? If the $5 United States $10, can you just be brief with that?
At this time, I will refer to the city corporation because I don't know the amount now because the city ordinance was written in 1975 and it was in US dollars, strictly US dollars. So now the city corporation later on will have to tell you what the fine is for non-compliance painting the structure. So it will be the government structures as well. Government structures, government will be fined if we don't paint, we don't do the right thing. So I don't know the amount in US as well as LD. It's an LD component, but it is a very significant fine.
So we take the last question, please.
I'm Broh. My name is Anthony Williams. Yes. You made mention of setting up cemeteries of the city. I want us to exactly look at the Farm Road cemetery right here. There are disadvantages youth have been resident who are residing in that cemetery. And in one of our broadcasts, Federal Tamba of Federal TV spoke to both of them. They're scared, they're worried that you're going to get them out of their homes and all of that. What specific action is going to be taken at the Pamplona cemetery?
Thank you. Should I be their homes? And so we have engaged them already. And I know most of them because I vaccinated 400 of them. I vaccinated 400 of them. They know me. They are quite aware that that is not their home. We engaged them to help to clean the cemetery. And they looked at me and they said they wanted daily pay. I mean, that's detailed. But they understand us and they know what we want to do. And they will say, Madam Broh, go find hospital, pay, whatever. But I think there are programs for them. As we go along, we are not going to be mean-spirited to them. We're going to work with them. They're going to earn a little livelihood. I'm not here now to tell you exactly what the programs are because other agencies and line managements are involved. So I will leave it there, but they are quite aware of what we are doing. They shouldn't be residing in graves. That is not what it should be. You deface a grave of family members, beloved, when you do that. So we have to also let them understand that they might have to be shifted elsewhere. Thank you.
Right, you heard her right.
Now,
Chairperson of the Citizen Engagement Board.
I do have my board members, and we have 14 in numbers. So it's Mary T. Broh, chairperson, Ambassador Julie Endy, co-chair, Honorable Thomas Goulna, member, the LRA board, right? Okay. Aaron Colley, the media mogul, right? The media one. Reverend Christian Toe, Amos William, what is he now? Yeah. Imam Ali Cray, Bishop Rudolph Marsh, Honorable Teto Bay, she's the executive director of People under the Agency People with Disabilities. You are aware of her, right? Okay. Madam Sita Elsa, from the traditional group. I'm sure you are aware of her. And Mohammed Gandhi Kamara, he's traveled off of understand. Helen Nasami, of course you know Women Voices, right? She's part of you. James Strutter, President of the Liberian Business Association. What's that here? And of course Eddie Jawolo. So we are the 14. I think it is prudent that, of course, I've introduced my board members to you. They are equally responsible citizens in our country. They play a major part within the government structure. And so I would just ask them to make brief remarks. I will start with my co-chair, Ambassador, the cultural ambassador, cultural queen, Julie Andy. So we'll make some brief statements. We will also abide by your timeline for 12 o'clock.
Well, thank you, Madam Chair, for the opportunity. I think the Chair has spoken and she spoke very well. I just want to encourage the media to join us as we go about our duties in our community, our corporate social responsibility to our nation and our people, and to the community leaders, the national legislature, and all stakeholders to join us to make sure we give a facelift to the city of Monrovia. Thank you.
That was the voice of the co-chairperson of the Citizen Engagement Board.
Do male, female, and then maybe. So you quickly can. Okay, so we have Mr. Aaron Cullen.
Well, I just want to join Chairperson to extend a big thank you to the mayor and team of the city of Monrovia for our preferment. Also thank the Chairperson for the leadership that she has brought to this process. Let me state for the record that the undertaking that we have at hand is in no way intended to disrupt nor violate the rights of our people. We know to change the mindset and set ways that our people may use to doing things will be a difficult task. However, we need to adjust and we need to adapt some new ways. All of this is intended to ensure that at the end of the day, collectively, all can say we did it together so that Monrovia can be able to kind of fit in this state. Thank you.
That was the voice of Elon Colley, a member of the board. We now shift to another female. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair. Hello, Unique Voices. I will ask the media, so because where I came from, to join the awareness of asking for making stories positive so that Monrovia can actually be clean. When Monrovia is clean, it's clean for every one of us. And even if you have strangers coming into the country, but let's keep our city clean. And that's my plea to media organizations. Thank you.
Yes. That's woman power. And I'm not guys that will understand women power.
All right. Thank you again, and let me say all protocol observed. I want to say thank you to the chair and every member for the leadership. And I want to say to our people out there that Liberia is the only country we have and the only place we can call home. This is where we are, and this is where we will continue to be. Even when you travel, you will still say, I have home. Let us not politicize this thing. Let us come together. Persons with disability across the 73 districts and 15 counties, women, youth, please let us all come together and clean our city. Around your house and everywhere, you know. Once the place is clean, you will be healthy. You're not going to be sick. So this got nothing to do with whoever is all about us and about our country. Whatever negative that is going out there, it reflects on every one of us as Liberians. And nobody will divide us as Liberians. So thank you so much. We know you are there and we're all going to make it work. Thank you very much.
The voice of the Tone PB, the executive director.
Thank you very much. Firstly, let me be thankful to God and be thankful to our mayor that thought it while to constitute the committee headed by our mother. When they talk about cleaning the city, we know she is the role model. We know exactly what she can do. But like my colleague said, we should not politicize it. Cleanliness is nearly to godliness. As we on the committee, we already start our engagement. And many people are willing to see this committee and the member starting this process because Central Monrovia, if you get there today, you see they kind of separating the people. People that are making business, they are embarrassed. People sit in these people and eat. They are embarrassed, but they don't know what to do. Some of them ask when we coming on the field because they really want to see those areas clean for the betterment of Liberia. So we say thank you again, our chair. You know the sensitive of snake is the hair. When you cut the hair off, the rest are threats. So we say thank you, and we will continue to cooperate with you to see that we should see Monrovia to be clean to our satisfaction as citizens of Liberia. That's our pride. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And now we have
We will now go to the last
the
person.
Commissioner General of the Liberian Revenue Authority, LRA, Honorable Thomas Dona. Sheds his mind on what we are doing.
Thank you, Madam.
From his plantation.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, members of the Constituency. Let me follow the rest of us to thank the mayor for appointing us to a task I believe is necessary for the transformation of our city. I can assure all of us that this committee, based on our last meeting, is going to be impactful in what we want to do. But like the chair spoke excellently about the kind of engagement we envisage, we want this to be owned by all of us, so that when our city is named, we all will take the glory. So, Madam Chair, you can rest assured of our support and our support to the mayor and his team as we go through this process. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
That was the voice of Thomas Dona,
I just
member
want
of
to
the
ask
committee.
I, Mayor Broh, would like to be very grateful to His Excellency President George Mahia for actually reposing his confidence in me and making me to be a public servant. It is very important to say that Him to have appointed me to be a public servant. And also, the wisdom of the mayor of the city of Broh, Honorable Jefferson Koji, to have constituted this board. It's a very responsible group. And I'm not tooting our own horns, but we are responsible. And I think we are up to the task with the acquiescence, the approval, the cooperation of the communities. As I said to you earlier, everything is community based. Have to work with the communities. There's ownership for them. I also want to let you know, because some of you might want to ask, so what will the MCC do? There are routine services for the MCC group. They will continue their services as well. But somewhere we will mesh. We deal with each other as we go along. The routine services are there. MCC continues. It's a city government. We are just doing two assignments that was given to us by the mayor. The mayor called us and said, I want you to do this. So we say, yes, sir. So don't just conflict those two. You have the routine services of the city government. And also, I'm sure the PCC will talk to us. But we are here to guide, advise the teams that will be working on this assignment until January 7th. Now, if the mayor sees it fit, necessary to say, look, we must continue beyond January 7th, and that also will be announced. So again, we thank you for coming, and the questions that you asked were genuine and germane. But we are here. We're supposed to be working together, and we are depending on you to promote what we are doing. Let us not politicize it. Thank you.
So you chairperson of
That was the voice of the chairperson of the city government on the Citizen Engagement Board. Anyway, well, this is how we want to come to the end of today's live press conference. You're watching CC team. So thank you for watching.